Yo, your boy Power, and I just got my brand new CT6 Platinum wrap, man. You got that red chrome wrap by none other than Luxury Life Customs. Shout out to my boy Jay, the wrap specialist. Ooh, this red chrome definitely gonna be turning heads, man. Perfect.
What's up, guys? This is Jay, the wrap specialist here at Luxury Life Customs. Here we have Paul Wall's CT6 Platinum in for a wrap. This is gonna be the third wrap we do on his car. We already started peeling this. This is actually an ultra matte burgundy or a suede. It's been on here for a little over a year. Started peeling it. Good thing it doesn't leave too much residue. It's gonna leave some residue, but not as bad as I actually expected it to be. So I actually have exactly 3 weeks to complete this because he has a car show coming up on June 23rd. So what we're trying to do is remove the wrap and install a new one so he can bring it out by that day. So if you look closely at the hood, you could actually see the logo that we added on there. It's Paul Wall's logo on the bottom and our logo on the top. So what we did there is to emboss the logo, we put a decal under the hood and then we wrapped over it so you could get that type of effect on there. The car's really dirty right now, so it looks kind of weird. Looks like it got some damage, not sure how, I haven't seen that before. It looks like there's some cuts in a few places. I'm not sure if the sun did that or if somebody was messing with it. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're gonna go ahead and remove all that. We're gonna redo the whole thing, make sure it all looks right. And I really can't wait to see how the whole car looks, because that color we're going with is really crazy. So today we've been working on removing the vinyl. All day we've been peeling. Dennis started working on this side. He's getting some of it off. I started working on this other side here. It's taking forever because it's leaving a lot of glue residue. And when he does that, it actually makes it harder to remove. Takes way longer. So I've been working on this all day, and right now what I'm doing is pretty much just trying to remove as much vinyl as I can before I have one of the guys do the disassembly on the car. So they'll remove the door handle so I could remove the vinyl from behind there and pretty much everything else. But this is a lot of work, especially because it leaves that residue. So once I do peel off all the vinyl, I'm gonna still have to come back and clean the car from all that residue, and that's what really takes time. You can see there's a lot of residue. But it's only on certain areas, that's a good thing. Most of the door doesn't have it. It does have it on certain areas, especially the top. So we'll see how it goes with the rest of the car. So as you can see, the car has been disassembled. The front bumper is off, the headlights are off, the doors are off, and pretty much everything else that needed to come off has been removed. That way we can make sure to peel off the wrap and make sure to clean it right so that we can go ahead and wrap it again. I do still have random bits and pieces left on there, but I should be able to get those off today. That's what I'm gonna be working on. Pieces like this and the door jambs. We got the side skirt there, the front fender, and I also have the front bumper left. That's what I'll be working on today. After that, I should start the cleaning process so that we make sure there's no dirt or any residue left before I start wrapping the car. But we should have that done right in time for the car show. But one thing I wanted to mention about this wrap, I know some of you are going to be wondering, is why is there residue on the car after we remove the wrap. Residue usually stays on there depending on the film you use. Some films will leave a lot of residue, some will leave some, others will leave none. For example, this one, I peeled the car using the same exact type of material and the whole car had residue. On this one though, the good thing is that on most of it does not, as you can see. So if you see the edges here, we have a lot more residue, and the reason for that was because we actually used the promoter around all the edges of the car. And on most vehicle wraps we don't do that, but on this one we did because The material actually sticks hard on the middle sections, but when it comes to the edges, for some reason the material gives us issues where it doesn't want to stick well or starts peeling up. So what we do is use that promoter to make sure it stays down. What sucks about it is that when you do remove the wrap, it's a lot harder to clean this. Takes a lot more time. It's not easy to get off. But the good thing is that on most wraps we don't have to use it. It's really just for this type of material that we used on this car. As you can see, this side has a lot more residue, but nothing compared to another car that I did that the complete car had it. I can't wait to see what we do with this one. Just showing you guys progress. Been a busy week, but we finally started laying some vinyl on there. As you can see, we're going with a red chrome. This one is made by Avery Dennison. Avery Dennison makes the best chromes on the market. It also makes the best shade of red that you can get in a red chrome. So I did the front, both fenders, most of this side, the quarter panel, trunk. I still do have to do the doors on both sides and the side skirt. Front bumper and back bumper. I have less than a week to complete this, so I'll have 1 or 2 late nights to make sure it's done on time. Can't wait to see how this looks outside though. It looks crazy indoors, so I know outside it's gonna shine like crazy. It's still a little dirty since I'm working, touching it, but once I get everything on there, I'm gonna make sure it's clean, ready to go. So there it is, red chrome by Avery Dennison, complete 1 day before the car show. I'm crazy tired right now. We actually stayed working till almost 3 a.m. last night to make sure it was complete today. Even today we were doing finishing touches, like little stuff to make sure everything is good to go. But it does look crazy. There's no sun out right now, but even without no sun, it's still shining like crazy. So just doing a quick walk around so you guys can see how it came out. A lot of work went into this. Last night I had Aaron, he did the disassembly. He was making sure everything goes back on the car. He also hooked up the LED that's on the front. We have an LED that's installed up here. This the engine there turns on. Also Dennis, he worked with me. He did the whole car with me. So both of us did this car over at Luxury Life Customs. We did the roof in gloss black using also Avery Dennison. Big shout out to Paul Wall for letting me wrap his car. This is the 3rd time we do it, and I think this time we really killed it. Every time we come out with something new, this red chrome for sure is gonna turn heads. About to go meet him right now and show him the car. I really appreciate you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. This is Jay, the wrap specialist over at Luxury Life Customs. We just did Paul Wall's car using a red chrome by Avery Dennison.